Thank you so much for responding to my request. As a very young couple, I could connect with you. Yes, Ran Malhotra is my mentor. That is where I came to know about it. Coming to my background, I am basically an accidental engineer turned psychologist. Oh, when I was childhood, at maybe around 7 years or 6 years, I was a reader of Reader's Digest. I used to read that self-improvement series, and I used to quiz. I used to take it up. Then I was waiting for the next issue. I never got. It got after 6 months or 1 year, and waited for it. Then of course at the student time, my priority got changed. And waiting. कभी भी नहीं आया, or I could not locate it. Then once I went to my uncle's house, and he had a series of Reader's Digest. Then I went through that, and I was seeing every third issue there was on that subject. I was filling up all the not on marriage, self improvement. The reader maybe somewhere in 60s. Yeah. 62 or 65. So. Then he told me, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm only 64 old, 64 young. So actually, then my uncle told me, "What is this?" I told him, he told, "Oh, this is called psychology. Are you interested in psychology?" At the time, I did not even know that there is a subject called psychology. I was thinking self improvement. So interest to tha, but I did not know. But life took a different turn, and I was looking for such articles where I can do my own evaluation, help others evaluate. Maybe that may be the first thing, helping self improvement. That was my one seed which has come into my life. The second thing was a painful incident. Was my childhood painful memory was. My father was an ex-serviceman, and we had very great difficulty, very part life, and he from there he went into police department. And my father had a very big family, 6 to 7, and he used to bring them, and he used to help them at the cost of my mother. My mother was sometimes she used to support, sometimes she had her own reasons, and every time she used to tell, "Your father is torturing us. Let us go to God." I told, "Okay, I'll go to God." I thought going to God is like going to park. But every day she used to tell me, and that never happened. She used to cry and sleep. One day, suddenly around 7:30, she woke me up and told, "Come, we'll go to God." I thought, "I'll go to God." She took me to Hanumanji temple, and there's a water tank is there. Then she just took me there. Then what is that? No, yeah, from here there's a shortcut. It was very dead dark, semi light. Little lights were there, and when I was hesitating, she just pushed me inside and pressed my nostril. She was pressing my nostril and pressing hers, and I was it was suffering for choking, and I started splashing my hand the water. Then the pujari came, and all the people came running here and told what happened. Then I told, "This is what is happening. My father is doing like this." Then the pujari, the priest, told one question: "The bad name which your mother is going to earn, will it increase or will it decrease after your mother is gone? What will happen?" Then it will increase my mother's bad name. "Do you want that?" I told, "I don't want any bad name for my mother. For that you have to be alive. You have to be alive. Then only you can prove others are wrong. That then you have to help your mother." Then I told, "What should I do?" "Don't allow her to commit suicide. Pray to her, fight with her, cry with her. Don't allow her." Then the same with your father. You have to request your father. Then I told, "Okay, I will do that." Then one more thing he told, "See, you are such a good son that you are ready to die for the sake of your mother. What about some mothers who doesn't have sons?" "Oh, yeah, that is right. So you should also help them out. So you want me to help mothers?" Yeah, I was at the time very small guy. Somebody is telling you good words, good mentoring. अच्छा लग रहा है. तो मैं like, yeah, I will help. तो हजारों हजारों को हेल्प करना, हजारों को लाखों को करोगे, करोड़ों के करेंगे. I mean, I will do lakhs and crores. That was I was telling them. But that yeah, at the time, that was I never thought I never thought that I'm entering engineering or I'm entering MS psychology and doctorate in NLP. I never thought about it. Then I went into service. I did my engineering. It was my mother's wish to become an engineer because she has made my uncle Chachaji Vagara engineer. Her unfulfilled wish. They were also not happy. But when I went to training department, there I started recruiting engineers from IITs and IIM, and I was training them. They were like my children. About every year, 100 engineers, 100 MBAs. I had a hostel, and they were falling in love, falling out of love, and they were all like my children. And once a couple, they got married. One couple they got married, but this lady told me, "क्या आपके student को बोलते नहीं क्या? You don't teach your student. That fellow is having extra marital affairs on the site." I told, see, it may be true, but unless he tells me or I get information, I cannot talk to him. Counseling is not simply talking whatever I feel. I should have a data to talk about it. Then once she came with the cabin with the baby, nursing baby, and she told this guy is having like this has happened, this has happened. Then I asked them, by what is this she is telling, is it correct or not? Because as a counselor, we are not supposed to talk our own. We have to certain data, then only we have to talk. We have to listen more rather than talking. Then was I told, what is wrong in it, sir? What is wrong in it? Let she also have affair. What is wrong in it? If you want, I will supply partner to her. So then I never expected this lady will become so wild. Typical South Indian lady. She pulled her collar, threw him down. He had a injury here, and baby को पटक दिया यहाँ पे table पे, and she cried and she ran off. Sir, so what he is talking, he will supply partner me. What does he think of me? Then I don't know what to do. I was a little embarrassed. I didn't expect the situation. 3 days over, 4 days over. Then I asked the guy was absconding. Somehow I caught him. I told, what happened to your wife? He told, every time she does like this, sir, I don't know where she is. No, no, no. I am morally responsible for that. Kindly find out where she is. And within days, 2 days, you have to report to me. This fellow went. The background story is the lady with her baby, she went to her sister's house, and luckily sister was not there. She kept the baby there, and the group of function was going on, and she has purchased rat poison, and she was waiting upstairs daily, about 10 stories above the water tank. There she is crying, waiting for her sister. 3 days or 4 days, this boy went. And according to the school of psychology, which I learned, couples can be classified into creative, confirmative, and sensitive. The lady is a very sensitive. This guy is a creative guy. So I told him, see, you are a creative guy. Like an artist, you will talk whatever you want to talk. But that lady is very sensitive. She like a sponge, she will absorb. And for her, de-absorbing is very, very difficult. So you have to go and tell her, this is my mistake. My intention was not that. So he went there and told her, it is like this. Doctor told me, I'm very sorry. My intention is not that. Something I told her that time. And they came back. And afterwards, next day, she called me, told, "Sir, thank you very much, doctor. Had he come half an hour late, he would have caught my dead body." So that is how the simple knowledge I felt, yes, I'm changing the life of those people. That's simple knowledge. That is how my counseling started. I retired from Bell as a general manager HR, training and development. Most of my time I spent with the youth. That reason I started counseling. Now I am in Chennai. Earlier I was in Hyderabad, Bell. In Delhi, in Noida, I was there for some period. So now counseling has become my career. That is how I help. I being in training department, I was exposed to a lot of training programs, and that is how my this one started into counseling.